Thank you, Jason. And I'm joined here now live with Ottawa Mayor Dean Meyer, where we are talking about the village and its residents. Mayor Meyer, thank you so much for joining us. I appreciate it. Now, if someone were to ask you to describe the village and the great people living here, what would you say?
Just like home. People are awesome. You can just walk downtown and everybody's going to have a smile on their face and they're going to say hi to you. It's kind of fun to be around.
All right, and what are some projects that the village is working on right now?
Well, the village, not specifically, but the Army Corps, not even the Army Corps, but the Maumee Conservancy District is working with the property owners where we're trying to put a diversion channel to help the flooding, as well as what we did with the lowering the I-9 approach. That was also through the Maumee Conservancy District. And they're currently in process of trying to acquire the land to put in a diversion channel, which those two projects together will help us tremendously.
Absolutely.
We've been very fortunate recently. You know, the last rain and whatnot, it was a little bit different rain. It just didn't come all at once. So we were very fortunate there. But at the same point in time, the lowering of the I-9 approach has definitely helped. I can't quantify that, but I know it has helped because we haven't had to close 224, which really is positive.
All right, and what are we seeing for the future of Ottawa?
Oh, we've got a lot of things going on in our industrial park. We've got like 3 new businesses building on Ottawa Drive. Herschel Canning is investing almost between $3.5 and $3.8 million into the village. So, you know, that's a definite positive. I mean, we've got, you know, jobs available, so, you know, it's a positive, nice place to be.
All right, great things to hear. Thank you so much for joining us. And like you said, Ottawa is a great place to live, but it's also a great place to do some business. And Leslie Moreno found that out firsthand. She's joining us live right now. Hi, Leslie.
That's right, guys. I spoke to some business owners who tell me why Ottawa is a great place to not only start, but to expand their businesses.
President of the Ottawa Chamber of Commerce, Amy Seald, says they're seeing a real turnaround over the last year with half a dozen new businesses opening up.
We're starting to see a lot more traffic and retail happening down here.
Not only that, but they're also seeing more second and third generation businesses too.
People know where they're at and that they're always going to be there for them with that friendly hometown service. So I think it opens up the door for maybe young professionals or other entrepreneurs and kind of give them, you know, that nod of confidence that we're staying here and we want you to come join us.
And business owners agree. They say a smaller town and family-owned businesses definitely brings everyone together, both at work and in the community.
We operate as a family, you know, because we spend a lot of hours together. And so it's important to have that family culture, that identity, to be a part of who you are.
And others bring their businesses to Ottawa to see their community grow.
We just wanted to kind of build up the town a little bit. I'm originally from Ottawa, and we just thought that it needed to be revitalized a little bit more.
Well, it's a great asset to downtown, any downtown, to have a variety of different businesses and even competing businesses, you know, keeps people in town.
But they all say it feels like home.
Friendly atmosphere, and people treat you like they've known you your whole life. They know your name and they take good care of you here.
It's like the perfect little community. It really is. You know, the people here are tight. They're loyal. They're dependable. And it's like going back in time. It really, truly is. And I say that with all sincerity. It's a great community to be a part of.
As you can tell, they're all very proud to not only be a part of the Ottawa community, but to also help it grow. Reporting live in Ottawa, back to you guys at the desk.
All right, thank you very much, Leslie. Putnam County students had the opportunity today to learn more about career options at this year's Elevate Career and Connections Job Fair. Students from area high schools got to talk to individuals in their targeted career paths, and this year the job fair hosted over 25 employers and local training providers that students could connect with. Work-based learning coordinator for the Putnam County Educational Center, Matt Kinkley, says it is a good way for the students to meet, connect, and have direct access to local companies.
This event like this is giving them the opportunity to meet with companies today and say, you could start a relationship with us this summer and then think about your co-op and your internships as you're going through college, coming back to us and reinvigorating the employment base here with people that know and love the community already.
From 3 p.m. to 6:45, all the residents 16 years and older were able to stop in with their resume, meet the employers, and fill out applications.
The world may have changed over the last 149 years since it was established, but St. Peter and Paul Catholic Church continues to be the center of the Catholic community in the village of Ottawa.
Stuart Hall has their story.
The St. Peter and Paul Parish was established in 1868, but with St. John the Baptist Catholic Church already established in nearby Glandorf, there was some concern if that small area needed two parishes.
We had one bridge, and that was on the west side of, and some of the people had on the west side of Ottawa, between Ottawa and Glandorf. And some of the people had to travel quite a distance to get to the Glandorf Church.
Since 1872, when the first church was complete, there have been a few renovations and some new buildings that took on the name St. Peter and Paul. But the feeling of family and faith has been a part of all of them. Plus, for 130 years of parish history, Catholic education has been an important part for the members of the church. The first school attached to the church was built in 1887 and continues to be an important part of the history of the parish.
This school is major because this keeps us going. Hopefully you teach your younger kids right and wrong, and of course we're concerned about our Catholic faith, and we're very proud of this school.
Whether they are a first-generation or fifth-generation parish member, the members we talk to say there is a special feeling they feel when they walk through those doors.
I just look forward to coming to church. I see a lot of my friends. It just makes me feel like I'm coming home.
For Your News Now, I'm Stuart Hall.
Bye. Thanks, Stuart. And coming up next on Your News Now at 6, we're introducing you to a group of Putnam County women who take time to do something special for those in area assisted living homes.
Sounds good. Plus, we'll welcome the members of the local Kiwanis Club from Ottawa for a preview of one of their biggest events of the year. Stay with us live from Ottawa. Welcome back to our Lord's Park in Ottawa. And this weekend at the Ottawa Glandorf High School, the local Kiwanis Club will be holding their biggest event of the year as we deal with a little bit of the breeze blowing through the park right now. A spring health fair and blood check. And joining me now is Tom Gusweiler. And Tom, tell me, this is the 30th year for this event, so it's obviously big. How big is it?
Well, this is the spring one. We do it twice a year in the spring and fall. This is our largest one. We'll test anywhere from 16 to 1,800 people in a matter of a little over 4 hours.
Wow, you're running them through. Tell me some of the tests that folks can sign up for.
Well, there's 42 tests, and that's all included for $35. There's 6 additional tests, like PSA, that you can get for an extra amount. Or if you have your doctor's order, you can have about any test, and you can have children tested too.
Now, this is a great community service. People can get this done at a reduced cost, but how important is it for the Kiwanis Club, the funds they get from it, the things that you guys can do as a club?
Well, we put every penny goes back into the community. The Boy Scouts, the YMCA, the list goes on and on.
Really? Okay, great. Any suggestions, any ideas for people to get there early, or is it just?
It varies from year to year. Actually, we're advertised from 6 to 10 in the morning at the Ottawa Glandorf High School, but we'll actually start testing at 5:30.
So they'll line up and they'll come through.
Right, and I get questions, why would you want to go to us when people under Medicare can get it free? It's because we're so organized and it's so quick. You should be able to get through in 10 to 15 minutes.
Sounds good. Tom Gusweiler, thanks for joining us. Appreciate
You're welcome.
it. All right, thanks. Now, the health fair, as Tom mentioned, runs 6 to 10 a.m. this Saturday at the Ottawa Glandorf High School. There are some costs involved with the test, so for more information about the event, you can log on to ottawahealthfair.com. Again, Tom, thank you for joining us.
You're welcome.
Now, the Ottawa Glandorf chapter of Glamour Girls is in its second year of their mission to bridge the gap between generations through Girl Time. Here's Katie Jackson with that story.
These ladies at Hilty Home in Pandora are getting a complete beauty experience.
Oh, you look gorgeous. Yes, you do.
Thanks to the Ottawa Glandorf chapter of Glamour Gals, which is a group of 70 students that offer hand massages, makeup, and nail paintings to ladies in area-assisted living homes.
They love having their nails painted, and then I think seeing the bright blush on their face. I don't know if it's just because they're so happy, it's just their rosy cheeks, or it's just the blush, but their smiles make the day 10 times better.
But as the motto on their t-shirts say, manicures and makeovers are only half the story. The real beauty of this program is bringing two generations together to talk, to laugh, and to bond over just being girls.
they just learn what these ladies have been through. They have so much to teach us, and they're such great, great people. And I just love the way it just makes them smile, and they learn something from the experience.
One lesson that everybody learns is whether you are 15 or 75, there's a lot more in common between these girls than you think.
Girls tell me how the best part about Christmas is just getting the family together, and I couldn't agree more. And just how kids these days, like, they just want the big and best things, and she's just telling me how it's not all about that. It's so much more.
They really like hearing about the girls' stories because it helps them remember what it was like when they were in high school. It brings back good memories for them.
Smiles, the laughter, and the glamour go a long way to brighten everyone's day.
Does it look good? Oh, I like that color on you.
For your News Now, I'm Katie Jackson.
All right, thanks, Katie. And up next, Chief Meteorologist Jason Michael is joining us here live in Ottawa. He's talking weather, temperatures, his forecast, everything you'll need to know, so you won't want to miss his full forecast coming up next.